In an effort to raise funds and awareness of global water issues, Mark and Jackie Jennings-Bates, founders of Rally4Life, traveled to the Samburu region of northern Kenya. Together with representatives of charity partners JustADrop, they oversaw a well construction project at Westgate School. The journey began at the Lua Conservancy.
The model that they have here is fascinating. It's a governance model for a number of tribes, and that's actually who we're helping at the moment, is one of those tribes in Westgate, where we're going tomorrow. So you'll see, hopefully, how that works, how an irrigation or a water installation project can help a tribe, and how at the end of the day somebody has ownership of that asset, so it's well looked after and well cared for, and the way it's done can be duplicated across many different tribes.
The Samburu region is vast, arid, and stunningly beautiful. It's graced with many wildlife species that coexist with local people and their pastoral way of life. Despite their nomadic lifestyles, parents are still keen for their children to receive a good education, so they enroll them in boarding schools such as Westgate. This is the site of the Well Project, where the team was hosted by former student Dan Latoy.
Where we are now, we are in Westgate School, where I actually graduated. I enrolled in back 1984. And where we are now, the school has really taken up a lot of changes since then. In fact, I remember 1984 when I got into this school the first time. I started under a tree. Here we are just in the river, where we are currently getting water for the school and actually for the entire community. The water I'm just holding here is straight away from the river, where the community are getting water. There are a lot of risks actually involved in getting this water from this river. For the first one is actually the hygienic situation of the water. You know, it's the same water that wildlife are using, livestock are using, and also the same water that people are also using for washing, for bathing, and every other domestic use. And it's actually the same water that people are using to drink and also cook their food. That's for the side of the community, and also the same applies to our students in Westgate School, that the same water that our students are coming to get from the river, coming here, they get water using their jerrycans, 5 liters, 3 liters jerrycan, depending on the size of the child, what the child could carry, and take back to school for cooking their food, their lunch and their dinner also as well. They also use the same water to wash and also bath in their dormitories. And also, you know, getting water from this river, there are a lot of risk also in terms of the children. In fact, there are a lot of crocodiles, and actually very big ones inside the water. And we have had several cases. Even last month, we had a case of a small girl which has actually been eaten by a crocodile completely. We hardly found some little remains. And all this is actually part of the risks that are involved in this river. So doing the water project, getting the water from where we are doing it to the school and also to the community is actually saving, first of all, having safe water for the school, safe water for the community, and definitely that will improve their health situation. And then also rescuing the life of our students coming from the school to the water and getting water, the normal way the children play around, and they get risk of being eaten by crocodiles and all this.
The elephants in the background are uncomfortably close, and who knows where the crocodiles are. Fortunately, Dan, the team's host, survived being trampled by an elephant when he was an 8-year-old student at Westgate. A testimony to the school's success, despite its humble beginnings under a tree, Dan's future plans include a master's degree in community planning and development in England. His knowledge will be a great benefit to the region when he returns. Meet the locals, up early and excited to be an integral part of the project. It is a very simple, duplicatable well, hand-dug and powered by wind and solar energy, as Iquam, the engineer, will explain.
Foremost, I want to thank JustADrop for this opportunity to do this project. I met Chris last year, and we went through the process, and basically what we are doing in this project would be to involve the community in the implementation. As you can see on the well, actually we are using the locals to do the well.
And how far is the pond?
I intend to do 7 meters, actually 6 meters deep, and 1 on the surface. Yeah, okay. 6 meters, is that right? I'm actually looking at 6 meters. Yeah. And, we'll do a test pumping to establish the amount of yield on the well. We are looking at a yield of about 5 cubic per hour, and that will translate on a normal day 40 cubic. So the tank we had designed was 50,000 liters, which is 50 cubic, which is sufficient to supply water for the school. The dispensary within, there's the National Reserve Rangers and the community living around. At the well, our plan is to use renewable energy. We've had previous experiences with petrol-run pumps, and here we are looking at installing a solar/wind. It's called a combi system, where in the evenings we'll be doing wind, because most times in the cool times of the evenings we have so much wind, and during the day with the heat we have now, is sufficient to give us enough water.
It is of course the children who will be remembered in the hearts of the team and who will continue to inspire Rally4Life to forge ahead.
This is our last day in Kenya, and it's been an amazing trip as we reflect upon it. I feel very privileged to be able to come alongside some of the people and just assist them move ahead, especially in the area of clean water. We're providing a very simple solution, but it makes such a huge impact on many people.
In terms of Rally4Life, what we do next, it's more of the same. It's more training. We're off to the Dakar in September 2011 in Russia, and that's the Dakar Silkway, and that'll be a proving ground for the new bowler platform, the EXR. And then after that, of course, we're in the Dakar 2012 in January. Not sure where that's going to be, but hopefully it'll be back on this continent in Africa, which will be a fun thing to do. And then finally we have a new plan that will involve us paragliding around the Indian Ocean, which is going to be very, very exciting, and again highlighting the plight of all of those countries that rim one of the most beautiful oceans in the world, and yet they are all literally dying of thirst. And so that's going to be an exciting adventure as well. So there's lots of things planned for us. We hope that you'll continue to join us, and of course you can donate funds to Rally4Life by visiting our website www.rally4life.org with a figure 4, and you can use efficient PayPal, or you can send us a check. We'll take that too, but keep supporting these projects. We're so excited to know that with you we can be saving people's lives and making a significant impact.
Help us ensure the future of children like these with the simple gift of water.